Hello everybody, long time no see and welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting, finally, the Caraval series. I finished reading the entire A Court of Thorns and Roses series, so I am ready to hop on into this one now. And I am so excited because I have been waiting. I have been desperate. I'm so happy that I finally get to read it. And I have a flight tomorrow, so since I'm free, I can just be reading all day. So that's what this reading vlog is gonna be about. I'm gonna fix myself something to eat and then we'll get to reading. Hi, it's me from the future because as I was editing, I realized that I forgot to tell you what this book was about. So Caraval is the first book to the Caraval Trilogy. And in this one, a character named Scarlet, she lives with her sister and her dad in the Conquered Isles. She has always dreamed of seeing the Caraval, which is like a show that visited different cities and whatever. Something happened that they just stopped going, so she just keeps like writing to the master of the Caraval. She did it for like 7 years until she was about to get married, so that's when he replies. How funny. But at this point, she was already like losing hope. There was this dilemma going on because she was about to get married and she just can't miss her wedding for the Caraval. What she didn't expect was that this year's Caraval was gonna revolve around her sister. So basically her sister gets kidnapped and any clues that she finds during Caraval, that's just to find her sister. There's a little bit of romance going on because there's Julian. But yeah, that's pretty much the premise of it. And she has to keep in mind that it's just a game. So she has to be wary of what she sees and what she chooses to believe and who she chooses to trust. So that's what pretty much gonna be going down in this book. I'm not gonna give any more spoilers, so that's all you're gonna get about this book. So yeah, basically before the 5 nights of Caraval are over, she needs to find her sister or she might disappear forever. That's what the dramatic ass blurb says, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go now. Enjoy the video. Hi, so it's time for a reading update. I'm currently in chapter 19. I think that's about 40% into the book. And I'm not like a huge fan. I would call it a page turner though, because even if I'm not like 100% like entertained, I don't mind to keep going. You know, it's not boring. That's what I'm trying to say. And it honestly feels like it's a dream. It gives me this weird feeling that I feel in my dreams because I know I'm usually aware, very aware of my dreams, and I know things are gonna change and like not everything is what it seems. So that's the way it is in Caraval. So in the Caraval Island, you shouldn't believe everything that you see, right? It could be very misleading. It could be, you know, just you have to be careful. And that's the way I am in my dreams. I have to be careful. I don't trust leaving a person out of my sight. I don't trust leaving an object out of my sight because always an object that I'm looking for, it turns out to be another thing eventually throughout the dream, right? But like, it kind of feels like that in this dream. Something different always shows up. Something always shapeshifts. Does that make sense? Am I being dramatic? Am I misinterpreting this whole situation? Because it feels like everything is shapeshifting. Nope, nothing is real. It feels like a fever dream. It's like a dream. But yeah, this is how much we got so far. It's alrighty so far, so I'm gonna keep reading. So ignore the noise in the background. That is actually my AC. It's really hot in here and I usually turn it off to speak to the camera, but not today. So I am currently on page 297 and let me tell you, Julian, homeboy's gonna like get it. He's not good for me. At first, I didn't even think of him as a possible love interest, whatever. But now I'm like, oh, I like you, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't see Scarlet and Julian as a couple. I do like how he's kind of like sweet and like dangerous. I don't know, but I do like him. Like, you know, when he just said it's going to be all right and then he kissed her forehead. So yeah, right now to get myself into the mood of reading again, because I fall into a tiny slump, I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate. So I will be right back. Hell yeah. You know how in this book, Scarlett has to find some clues and whatever to save her sister? How does she jump to these conclusions? Oh my god. Maybe a leap of faith means I have to jump off a balcony. Girl, make it make sense. Anyways. Why does every time I like a man, I end up looking like a fool? Julian, you fucking bitch. Okay, now I'm just gonna stop talking shit because I'm just confused right now. So I'm gonna shut up and keep reading. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hi, so next day, it's 4 a.m. I am one more chapter away from finishing it, chapter 42. I have mixed feelings about this book because, you know, I need to keep in mind, obviously, that not everything is real. So I didn't really feel much because I'm like, okay, wait, I'm not gonna get too impressed by this because this is not real. Or like, oh, this person died, it's not real. Or like, so I'm just been poker face this entire time. Depending on how it ends, I will consider if I'm gonna read the next book or not, because I bought it, so I would hate for it to go to waste. Why did I say it like that? That's so embarrassing. But yeah, it's 4 a.m. so fuck it, I'm just gonna finish this right now. So, book review time. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought this was gonna be a 3 stars until that ending. Just that ending bumped it up from a 3.5 to 4 stars. The next book, it's about Donatella, and I'm like, okay, I have more faith in her because I like her more than Scarlett. And Scarlett, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cannot always read between the lines. If it's not obvious, I literally cannot figure it out. But, you know, reading the clues, I'm like, okay, pop off. But the conclusions that Scarlett jumped into, I'm like, girl, how do you even come up with that? A leap of faith is not you jumping off the balcony. Like, girl. Regardless, I love Julian. I hope to see him in the next book because I was like, oh my god, like what a scoundrel, you know? But then I actually fell in love with him. And wait, no, also let me tell you that this is so unorganized, but this is my thoughts just rushing in because like I said a previous minutes before, I didn't really know what to believe, so I chose to not believe anything. So when something happened or something that was supposed to have like an impact on me happened, I didn't really care. I was like, oh, that's not real. Oh, that's not real. Oh, that's not real. Like I didn't let it affect me. But I feel like Donatella is gonna carry this whole series because I like her. She's funny, she's cute, she's the moment, she is iconic. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna read the second book because I know I said that depending on how this ends, I'm gonna read the second one. And girl, oh my god, I need to know what happens. So Caraval by Stephanie Garber, 4 stars. I'm so happy that y'all didn't lie to me. Okay, let me tell you, it wasn't actually that fascinating. I didn't find it that fascinating. I wasn't really that addicted. I fell into a little bit of a slump after I returned from my trip. But the last 100 pages, she literally pulled a Sarah J. Maas. Let me tell you, it was fun at the end. Yeah, I can't wait to keep going. And I read a little bit like this in the next book, and I read the name Jax on it, and I'm like, okay, is that the one that's gonna show up in the other series I want to read? I'm very excited and I want to look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, and if you hated it, also leave a like. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.